Hi, everyone. Here we are going into the last full week of September. Yes, already. And that last weekend, which takes us to the 30th on that Monday, is a national holiday for Truth and Reconciliation Day. So there'd be no classes if you were in class. However, I know that in eCampus we study whenever we get a chance, but you may be partaking in a lot of the activities for Truth and Reconciliation Day, and I encourage you to do just that. So, and that's why your assignments are due still on the Sunday to get that done prior to. Um, so I will get your case studies back to you right away. And just a note about discussions. The discussions have a due date and they're due by that date. If it's past that date, you don't get the marks for those. So just keep that in mind as you're doing discussions. Um, Great discussions on the PR in Canada and the US. And I think it's all in presentation, don't you? That's really the difference. And we know that their presentation in a lot of things as we are going along in their presidential election. We're seeing all kinds of different things. And also your discussion regarding traditional and digital PR and marketing. It's very, very different, and yet some of the same still exists. So there's that. We need both. And so we're in Unit 3. And in Unit 3, again, we're going to learn the difference between PR and marketing and how they are the same and yet they're different. So a lot of people will say, oh, isn't it the same? No, it's not. And learn what the biggest difference is. And there is one big difference for a company. And we're also talking about crisis management. Crisis management is a lot of what PR has to deal with in almost every business, but certainly in businesses that are something that has more risk to them, which is why we study risk crises. So read the chapter and complete the discussion, and then submit part 1 of your semester project. Now read that whole module where it has all of the semester project, tells you about the whole project, so that you get a good idea of what the whole project is about. You're only going to do part 1. I used to do this as a full assignment, and students just found it too much at the end. So we do part 1 now, and then as we learn other pieces throughout the course, those are pieces that you will add at the end. Now, if that doesn't make sense, probably doesn't until you go read the assignment. So in part 1, which is the one that's going to be due on the 29th, is where you're going to create a new nonprofit that will help solve an issue in your area, in the country, in your province, whatever it happens to be. And you're to create a mission statement and read the assignment, anything that it asks for. So this is really the smaller part of that whole project, but this gets you thinking, and I know it'll take some thought to come up with what you want to do some research on it, and then create your assignment, and then that will come together when we get to the end of the semester, which may seem like it's a long way away, and yet it'll be here before we know it. So that is the week. There's lots. And then we'll have a short week the next week. But like I said, I'll put the video up on Monday just in case some of you are studying or want that video to learn more of what's due that week. So if you have any questions, anything that I can help with you, please reach out. Join me in our office hours. By the way, I'm going to change the office hours a little bit, so watch for that. I'll put an announcement out as to what they will be. And if you have any questions on any assignments, or if you just want to drop by and say hi, please do. Have a good week.